Hey my friends, I'm here to give you a video of what I think about the Willow. I know some of us live miles and miles away, unfortunately, so we can't have a little chat. You guys had asked me what I thought about the Willow, and I wanted to go through what I thought, some tips. Hopefully that this will be helpful for you guys to recommend to your sisters or your friends who are looking into a new pump. First off, I have to put the disclaimer, I'm not paid by Willow to do this. I actually had to spend the over $500 to get this nice little pump, which was quite expensive, but what I ended up doing was I scrounged around the house and got all the loose change, turned it in. That equaled about 120 something dollars, I think. And then my husband actually had a nice reimbursement check from work, and he was able to give it to me because he knew how much this meant to me, to give me back my lunchtime so I could work out, because that was the only free time that I had. And working out is the thing that I like to do most in my me time. You know, everybody's ranting and raving about me time, and that's what I love to do in my me time. So this lovely pump actually comes with two, or else you would be very unbalanced. Like I said, I spent $500, which is quite pricey, and I'm not sure if health insurances would cover it. I had originally got the free health insurance pump that they gave me, and then afterwards saw advertisement for this and really wanted it because I really wanted to work out during lunchtime. And my original thought was to wear this during working out, while I pump during lunch. But I found that, you know, it's probably my self image, but it made me feel like I was Dolly Parton. It definitely looked like I had huge boobs, which I usually don't. And so what I decided to do was I would pump first while I worked, and then I would go work out. But I've seen women, some fabulous, awesome women who have run in these in a full marathon and pumped while they ran the marathon, which I don't even know how they have time or energy to train, because I am exhausted. I don't know about you as a mom, but I am exhausted and I wish I had that energy. But anyways, the nice thing about this is this has become my main pump. It's great not being tethered to the wall. The sound is very low. I actually work in an open cubicle area in engineering, which is quite interesting because it's mostly men. I don't think they've noticed, and if they have, I've seen a couple people kind of look down, but they didn't say anything, so I just kept on working like nothing was going on. The sound is really quiet. We do have sound masking in our open cubicle area, so I think that does help a little bit with the sound. Like I said, I do feel like Dolly Parton, so I try to wear loose clothes. Some clothes are better than others, and there's sometimes I'll choose clothes that I can't wear this in, and so I'll just go throw on my gym clothes and then work in my gym clothes while I'm pumping. And my boss has come in a couple times and kind of gives me the look like, oh, you're gonna go work out? I'm like, yeah, eventually. But, you know, whatever works, right? Parts. So this is it. You've got your pump, your motor here. You've got your flange and your flex tube. And right now, the Willow does now have a reusable container that you can use. I originally bought this and they only had the milk bags, which I've ordered enough to hopefully last me through the year, to get to max. But I will also show you how to reuse the bags, because the bags are kind of expensive. I've taken them up on a lot of their offers where they've had sales on buy one get one free, or show us a picture of you pumping and I'll give you a code for free bags. So I've taken them up on that offer, and I'll show you how to reuse the bags here in a little bit. But this is it, and the way that you charge it is it has a little hole right there. You plug it into the wall, and I usually let one side pump, charge overnight, and then I do this one, but it usually only takes about 15 minutes each, and they're fully charged, and it lasts a whole day, which is 4 pumps. Sometimes I do forget to charge it overnight, and it will last me through the 5th pump the next day, but then it'll give me a sign saying I need to recharge, which isn't bad, I don't think. I'm trying to think what else. So the other thing that I found useful when I had these was I saw another video about applying some coconut oil, because the suction on this is kind of harder or tighter than the original pumps that I'm used to. So I apply some coconut oil, and it has helped tremendously. I get about the same amount of milk with these as compared to the traditional pump, maybe even a little bit more, which is kind of nice. It's a lot easier to put on and carry a baby around as well when I'm home and I need to throw in an extra pump. The other tip that I found was when I do apply, I press kind of more on the top, and it seems to get the suction a little bit better. I don't know why, but it might be in my mind, but it works. I also learned that the bra that I wear does matter. I need to have like a really firm fitting bra, but also stretchy to accommodate these bad boys. I did have a very loose bra, and it just didn't hold the suction. They also say not to wear padded bras, but I have worn padded bras with this, and I'm totally fine with it. I think it's just what you find that works. Speaking of bras, if you guys need a nursing bra, I found really great deals on Motherhood. If you sign up for their email campaigns or whatever, they usually have $8 bra sales once a month, and I've bought all my bras for $8 at Motherhood. So there's a way to save money. The last thing, I guess, is the customer service that I wanted to talk about. This pump is really great. It's really expensive, so I had high expectations about their customer service. I actually had to call them twice. And the first time was because I wasn't applying the pump correctly, and they kind of guided me some tips, what I just shared with you, to how to apply. Kind of press up to the top and to the sides, and then some coconut oil. I also had to call them because my phone, my app said I had to update, but was unwilling to update, and they completely fixed it over the phone. They were great to work with. They also sent me a code for some free bags for the hassles that I had, and it was great. So if you guys end up buying this, or if you have any questions of anything that I did not cover, please comment below or DM me. I'm not very great with social media or anything, or you can text me if you know my phone number. But I will try to get back to you with answers. I do have to say, I definitely would recommend this pump if you can afford it. Hopefully with time, this pump or others like this pump will come down in price, because pumping and nursing is a hard thing, and it takes up so much time. And as mothers, we really do not have time. And I'm hoping this pump spurs on other competition, and hopefully can drop some pricing and get this out to other working or even stay-home moms that need to pump, because it's just an invaluable asset that we could give to our babies. Like what I said, if you have questions or if I didn't answer anything, DM me, put the questions down below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening.